Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Dark Souls 3. As always, I am your host, Kolpasa, and last we left off, I do believe that we've watched that really long intro, and we created our little beefcake character. Well, I guess, let's get to it then. I think this is the Untended Graves. Yeah, it's the Untended Graves. Ooh. Looks like we got our first hall over here. Now, I will be showing a lot of what is around in the areas in this game, but I won't going to go into great details of that. I mean, if you want to learn a lot about the lore of Dark Souls universe, you can probably just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's tons of channels out there that do that stuff. Mine is just going to be basically, I mean, I'll show you all the secrets and whatnot about the game and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to go into great detail. Oh, who knows, I might. I could have backstabbed that guy. I don't feel like it. Ow. Rude. I think someone's shooting at me with a crossbow? Probably. And then up here would be one of those crystal lizard things that are the ravenous crystal lizards. Ironically, this lizard gives you more souls than the tutorial boss. Which I find is funny. Basically, if you just dodge his attacks enough, punish him and whatnot, you have this chance to do a critical attack on him, which will land a pretty good amount of attack. Most of his attacks are telepath, so it's quite easy. I know a friend of mine who had a lot of trouble with killing the lizard, mostly because his computer is absolutely trash. But, no one really talks about that. Anyway, after killing him, you're gonna get yourself a Titanite skill, which could be used for well, not really transposing weapons, but that's basically the Titanite for boss weapons that you can use to upgrade. Pretty valuable stuff, so you don't want to go blowing that all away in, like, a couple of weapons that you're probably never gonna use. My ideal build for this character will probably most likely be a quality build. A mixture of strength and dexterity, which might actually sound like a horrible build, but it's one I've been using a lot. It's been working out really well for me, so... I mean, if you guys have some input on the build that you would like to see, I'm not going to use magic. I don't like magic. I might use faith. A little bit of faith. Who knows? Let's see what happens. So this is what I like about this game. The scenery in it is just absolutely great. It fits well. Behind us looks like we got that huge castle that we just came out of the, underneath there. And we got our first bonfire. And if you rest at this one, you get the Rest Jester. Now I'm playing this on PC without a controller, so you're gonna hear a lot of button mashing. So I apologize for that. Ow. I don't know why I didn't dodge that. Oh, I can't one-hit these guys anymore. That's a shame. I was hoping you fall off the cliff. Oh, that could have hurt a lot. That would have hurt a lot, actually. Generally, when you see guys with the shields, you want to kick their shield out of their hand, guard break, and just remove it for a critical. Most of the time, you'll end up doing, pretty good amount of damage on the person. And you got yourself some fire bombs down here. Remember the first time we were playing this and going through the area, I kind of just breezed over everything and didn't even really explore. You have to explore in these type of games. If there's one thing I learned from Skyrim, is that you absolutely explore everything and everywhere. Even if that means you can die. A lot. It's worth it. Just remember, the more times you die, Well, actually, the more times you die, this means you gotta get good. Alright. I do believe that is everything. Yeah, I got that down there. Yeah, that's about everything in the area. And now we can move on to the first boss of this Let's Play. Or, well, the starting tutorial boss. Which is, I guess, challenging if you've never played a Souls game before. I mean, I've played the original Dark Souls. I haven't played Demon Souls, though. And I played Dark Souls 2. Both of the games I absolutely love. This is a series I absolutely love. Now, I know this boss is parryable, but I am absolutely trash at parrying. And I'm not going to attempt that to get a fool out of myself. Or, you know, just getting clocked over the head by a halberd. The second stage of this boss fight is where this giant man serpent just comes out of his back. Kind of, sorry if I'm not going to talk as much. There we go. This must have been pretty short. Yeah. Go look at that and die. That's always a plus. Right. Well, that was a rather quick run through the area. Now let's get a move on to the next part. I like how every single door in this game is extremely heavy and your guy has to put all his force into opening the doors. The mod FromSoft makes doors easier to open. You know, and I might actually talk a little bit about the lore in this game. Or some theories that people have floated around. Got myself a homeward bone. Now, there are tons of items in this area, along with some dude with a katana that can actually kill you quite easily if you mess up a lot. And there's also a secret in Firelink Shrine. Basically up here. See what's going on over here. And then you got this poor guy. He's usually just sitting here staring off into the abyss. Why don't I just kick him off? End his little misery. Because why not? I do believe over here there is a doge that will try to kill you, so... Yeah, don't get that. Bye, doggo. I'm sorry if you, if I sound a little stuffy. It's because of probably allergies that's going around this season, so... Fuck you, allergies. Now, over here, up there... Dude, the katana, that's Master Weeaboo up there. He gonna be killing you if you're not good enough. Which he probably will kill me because that katana stun locks like fucking crazy. Now, if you kill those two guys, you can go and get that. But if you don't, and you ignore those two guys and go straight for the item, they'll hop down and try to gank you on the side of the thing. Yourself an ember. And if you head over here and head down to the left, around the corner here, there should be another homeward bone. Yay, look at me knowing where items are. Now, let's go see how many times I died to this guy. I'm taking bets. I'm probably gonna die, like, you know, twice. Because fuck this guy. Now, I know you can parry that attack, but I'm awful at parrying. Ideally, you want to spam him and have him fall off So when he falls, he dies. Well, you know, that's kind of self-explanatory. Fuck you, guy. I am not dying. Now, you always want to leave a little bit of stamina left open so you can roll away. If you don't, you'll end up just sitting there and being like, okay then, well, you know, I'm just gonna get the shit stabbed out of me or sliced out of me now. Come on, Master Weeaboo. Stop holding your stupid fucking katana and attack me. Fuck you, guy. Oh shit. This is why you always leave stamina open. After I just said that, I almost died. Oh shit, no. He could have killed me right there. Fuck your shit. Yeah. Give me that katana. I'm not gonna use it, still. That guy. That katana, man. He could end up killing me right there when he parried me. I'm surprised the AI didn't do that. Oh, that would have been horrible. So much damage. Hey, buddy. What's wrong?
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Oh, that's cool.
Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Maybe. Well, what I think is, you know, you should get up and start doing some stuff.
Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Did he just repeat the same dialogue? I'm pretty sure he just did. Here is your firekeeper.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Oh, that's cool. Let's leave for
Farewell,
now.
Ashen One. May the
Cause buddy Andre over there. Talk to you later. I gotta go see my boy Andre.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Don't worry, Andre. I'm gonna let you smith all the weapons.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large. But when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
I must say, out of my entire time playing this game, I've never had a weapon break on me. Well, besides my
There are
katana.
two ways to smith weapons.
When I had a weeaboo character
Simple
with strength.
reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
I know, if you talk to Andre 2 times, you will be able to get to a Jester. Alright, Andre,
Okay, be careful.
come
I
back
don't
and talk
want
to you
see my
later.
work squandered.
I think I skipped dialogue there. Oh, shit. Hey, let's say hello to the hag merchant.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
Well, thanks, lady. I mean, it's not
Ashen
like...
One, be sure to bring more souls.
It's not like I'm going out of my way to kill a bunch of people just to bring you, you know, the only currency in the game. Alright, let's put this thing in there. Alright, so I set this bonfire, then I'm going to show a little secret at the area. Well, people know about it, but some people don't, so... For those of you who don't know about it, well, you're in luck. You get to see something special. And if you come to this tree when you're being invaded by, well, you know, red dark spirits or whatever the hell they are, Seed of Giant will fall, and that you can use that to make all the enemies in your game attack the dark spirits. Now, ideally, you have to get up there, and FromSoft either put this tree on this exact angle on purpose, or by mistake. So, ideally you want to sprint up the tree and jump over there. But I am probably going to mess this up like 5 or 6 times, so let's hopefully I get this right. Like that. Sprint up the tree, then jump, and you'll land over here. Which will give you access to an early trader, an early Estus shard, and the coveted silver serpent ring, which will help you a lot. And Pickle Pea.
Me, Pickle Pea. Me, Bumperum.
Yes, we know you were talking bird. Now, for this, you want to you know, trade things with the bird. The bird gives you special things. So let's make this simple. Homeward Bone gives you a piece of Soldaris armor. A Fire Bomb gives you a large Titanite shard, and that's about everything I can give him right now. If you look online on the wiki, it could show you all the things that you could trade with the bird to get special items.
Pickle Pea. Pickle Pea.
And you get a Jester from the bird too. And Iron Resistance. Over here would be your Estus shard. And at the end of here is an illusionary wall. So try not to fall. And then lastly is the Silver Serpent Ring. Hop down here. Equip the ring, because I probably will forget. Throw on an Ember there. So I'm going to outload that Estus, because I don't use magic. And I hardly ever use weapon arts until... Well, unless there's a guy with a huge shield, then I'm going to use the weapon art, the longsword. Alright, let's use all the souls I have and level up first. Now if you go to use the selected, you can use them all at once instead of having to use them all individually, which helps a lot. you can't use this like that. And let's level up.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire.
I did.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Give me power. Alright. So, my first points are probably going to go into strength and dexterity. 16 strength, because I want to be able to use the claymore at the beginning of the game. Point into endurance. And health. And as you can see, all my stats increase. Your R1 weapon is basically your first weapon. Fist are afterwards. Your physical defense, which is affected by vitality, so the more vitality you have, the heavier the armor you can wear, the more weapons you can carry on you, and your physical defense absorption will increases as well, along with your resistance. So high vitality, yeah, you're gonna need it as a melee guy. Attunement, not so much unless you're using a weapon that consumes a lot of weapon art, or if you really like weapon arts, but who knows. Now the luck stat, I don't know about that. It affects your item discovery and allows you to get better drops from enemies and all that. Yes, it's helpful if you're farming an enemy that, you know, drops a really rare staff that is hard to get. Yeah. For a piece of armor that you need to complete a set, but you know, that's all it affects. Now, some people speculate that the luck stat also affects the, if you get the Estus back from killing enemies, which does happen if your Estus starts to run low, or if you use up some certain Estus. Well, if your Estus flies, yeah. And, yeah. Strength, well, strength weapons, your damage, along with your dexterity, which affects katanas, daggers, spears, halberds, all that kind of stuff. Strength are your great swords, your claymores, big axes, all that fun stuff. Endurance, that's self-explanatory. Vigor, self-explanatory. Faith is for miracles, and intelligence is for sorceries. So if you want to be a wizard and shooting your magic missiles at people, which is always fun. And let's confirm that. Oh yeah, also, if you listen closely, you can hear the fire keeper sitting in there chanting something. Right. And we go up to level 17.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Now, fun fact about the Firekeeper. If you do gestures in front of her, she'll respond. Like, you know, if you do a bow, she'll bow as well. Now, if you do something stupid or act stupid, she'll do a little giggle. Which I find is funny. And you can also make her spin if you learn a certain gesture. I think it was Toast. Right, let's go back to Entree and get our Estus flask situated and call it a video.
Ah, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Reinforce our Estus. And our allied of Estus. So now we have 5 shots at Estus.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Alright, thanks, Andre. And let's run back over here, rest of the bonfire, and call it a video. So next time on Dark Souls 3, we begin to explore the wonderful land of Lothric and what it has in store for our character. As always, I am your host, Kolpasa, and I will catch you next time.